Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. The Greymoor chapter. Back to the palace. Everyone's got that wolf. Back to the palace. Whoa! Oh, that's not how the game's supposed to load. Weird mask.
You would have me spread my forces across the realm to search for nightmares you dredged up from a bottle?
It's not!
Or should I say, the whispers of eastern vipers tickling your ears?
But Mother!
Enough! Then next you come before me to vomit up your counsel. Make sure it doesn't stink of treason.
Can I just chuck him out a window, please? How is there just a tree growing? What? Okay. Huh.
Damn the man! He wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise. Mother always knew how to talk to him. Me, not so much.
Tell me how your mother would have handled that.
Mother had a way with Father, but she could be just as stubborn. If she wanted something done and he wouldn't oblige, she'd do it herself. Time to take her lessons to heart, I guess. If my father won't take a stand, then I suppose it's up to me.
Oh, Watcher. Pocket Watcher. What do you have in mind?
Our kingdom consists of 3 holds. Halfingar, Hjalmarch, and Karthald. I need to warn them. The Jarls might listen, even if my father won't. I'm the daughter of the High King, after all. Time to start acting like one. Will you come with me?
I'll accompany you to see the Jarls.
We should visit Jarl Redharn of Hjalmarch first. If we can convince him of the threat, at least his hold can take steps to protect itself. We'll find him in his hall in Morthal. I'll leave word for Lyris with Mog, so she'll know where to find us.
Do you think you can get Jarl Redern to listen to us?
Honestly, I don't know. But Jarl Redharn tempers his warrior nature with a kindness not often seen in people of his stature. Besides, he's always had a soft spot for me ever since his daughter and I played together at moots and other gatherings.
Have you and your father never gotten along?
I remember a time when we were all happy together. Him and Mother and I. Seems like a long time ago. At some point, he became more and more involved with the trappings of power. He was more interested in being the High King than my father.
But you got along with your mother.
I tried, but interaction with my father made it difficult. She wanted us to be a family. But the High King wanted a queen and a princess. Eventually, he stopped ordering me to attend royal functions. It was my one victory in our relationship.
Okay. Sounds like a healthy relationship. I wonder if the palace is the best place to look for plans. There are a lot of explorables. Ooh, there really are a lot of explorables. Come on, there's a plan somewhere in here. I can smell it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh. Damn. And I can't even steal that stuff to sell it because the fences are currently glitched to high hell. There's a weird UI bug that shows up when you try to sell anything to a fence now. And you can't sell anything to a fence now. So that's cool. Someone's been stealing in here because there's a dead person. Oh, these are... Oh. It's hard to tell when these are desks and when they're just tables. All this Nord architecture. Or craftsmanship, I guess. God, the palace is huge. Well, listen to the sentence I just said and... Ugh. There's a well in the palace? Oh. Well, well. Come on. There's a crafting plan in one of these. Svanus chamber. These are all open already. No good. Already open. You're not open. Okay. What about this side? I don't need a tin of dubbin. Oh, that seems to be it. I'll have to look at this again later. Or I need to find some place that has a lot of lootables.
Well?
I still think it's nonsense. For as often as you go into the Blue Palace, that doesn't have the load screens. But the little individual buildings in this town do. Oh wait, Morthal's... I should just use the Way Shrine. Morthal? That's Dragon Bridge. That's Karthwatch. That's Morthal. How many? There's 6 Harrow Storms above ground and 4 below, I think. I'm just thinking how much I've done so far. It's a nice hall.
Why does the Princess of Solitude grace my humble hall with her royal presence? Are you here on behalf of the High King?
I've come to warn you, Jarl Redharn.
Warn me? I already received orders from your father. What more is there to say?
Orders? Right. But you need to prepare the hold's defenses.
And what must we defend ourselves against this time? More urns and fetishes?
Please, Jarl Redharn, let my friend explain. The threat to our holds is worse than you can imagine.
It's quite a wide stance you've taken there, sir. I like your cool, like, armored pauldron outfit.
You're not the subject of this realm, and that woman with you. She's the giantess of the East. The High King warned us to beware of packed spies. If Princess Svanna trusts you, however, you have my ear. Tell me about this threat.
The Ice Reach Coven can summon deadly magical storms. One storm already destroyed Kilcreath Temple.
We're not Daedra worshippers. Our blood's hot enough to boil a blizzard. We've got more pressing concerns than some northern squall. We received Svargrim's orders, promptly ignored them, and immediately ran afoul of a gaggle of Reachmen.
High King Svargrim sent orders?
The High King sent a royal decree, said to leave any strange objects or fetishes we spotted around the hold alone. They were dangerous, he said. Just so happens we found a few. I had my soldiers destroy them. That's when we encountered the Reachmen.
What's going on with Svargrim? Sounds like the Ice Reach Coven's ritual items. Tell me about the Reachmen you encountered.
The barbarians reacted poorly when we destroyed the strange witch sticks. We beat them back and chased them into the nearby barrow. But that was the last I heard from my soldiers. Since you dealt with this before, would you investigate the barrow?
Yeah.
If I were a few years younger and had more soldiers to spare, I'd march east to the Morthal Barrow and deal with the sorceress nonsense myself. But I'm not. I don't. And I have other responsibilities. Take this key. It will get you into the barrow.
Tell me more about the witch sticks you said you found and destroyed.
They were tall, ugly things, covered in strange runes, fetishes, and a poultice that smelled like rotting fungus. They had been set up around the town. My soldiers assumed they'd find one at the barrow. But instead, they sent word of the Reachmen.
Has Svargrim been, like, dead this whole time and just a usurper or a replacement? Princess Svanna has been trying to convince her father to take action against this threat.
Really? Last I heard, the princess was more interested in... No, I won't indulge in idle gossip. Svanna carries herself well. Not with the grace of her mother, but she has the swagger of a warrior. I wish I could say the same about my daughter.
You have a daughter?
Had. She was taken from us 5 years ago. If I had pushed her harder, she might have had the strength to survive. Daughters are a father's greatest weakness. Enough troubles of the past. We have the present to concern ourselves with.
Fair enough. I'm gonna look if you have anything I can steal. Everything's already opened. Well, I could go upstairs, but let's not be silly. Oh, hello, little electric lizard. Salamander, excuse me. You're technically an amphibian, not a reptile. Wait. Salamanders are amphibians, right? Some? A lot of people here. Oh no, these are the guards. I
Keep
thought they were
back.
NPCs.
The barrow is unsafe.
Jarl Redharn sent us. What happened here?
Cool sword.
Reachman, let's talk if you want details. You, sir, the barrow is off limits. We are here to make sure nothing gets in or out, and will do so by any means necessary.
Jarl Redharn sent us. He said he hasn't heard from soldiers sent to the barrow.
I did not want to spare the soldiers I'd left to send a message. We destroyed a number of strange sticks set up on the outskirts of town. Then we reached the barrow. We spotted a few reach barbarians. I sent word and we charged after them.
Then what happened?
A storm appeared in the barrow, if you could believe such a thing. It was foul magic, almost certainly. Soldiers began changing around me, dying or falling into a stupor. Some turned into monsters. And then the Draugr clawed out of their graves.
Did you see one of those strange sticks in the barrow?
We never made it that far inside. And when the storm hit, it was all I could do to get out and seal the door behind us. If the Jarl sent you, and you're intent on entering the barrow, I won't stop you. But if you emerge as a monster...
Okay, yeah, you'll strike me down. Hey, a good old Elder Scrolls 5 barrow. Oh. Oh, good. Red meat. Morthal Barrow. We avoid the barrow outside Morthal. It's haunted, don't you know? The Jarl even makes us patrol the area on a regular basis because the ancient dead have a habit of getting up and walking around. Very uncalled for, but things like that happen. That's why we're always prepared. Sorte and Enria. Or Enira. Enira? Enira? Enira. We'll go with Enira. Is this not a lootable? Well, I do need more lockpicks. I've been using a lot of them lately. Okay, we want to go... Well, we have options. We can go left or right. No, we can't go... Well, I want to go with the water. Look more interesting. Okay. Big fancy hull. Tower of the Wolf. Why is that in this barrow? Isn't that... Whatever. Now the perks of doing a quest when the DLC is still fresh. A lot of things in front of me are killed already. Of course, that might be a problem. Bye. That might be a problem when we get to a boss, but... Sister Elra's Proclamation. Okay, that's a Reach Witch Coven. Or Ice Reach. Ice whatever. This is blood. Like, a lot of blood. I've never actually gotten a plan from just random loot. From like random loot in places like this, but who knows? There's always a first time for everything. Decorative wax is good though.
Those bodies. They're the Jarl's soldiers.
They were the Jarl's soldiers.
A meager harvest.
Ah,
This grey reliquary must be moved to more fruitful fields. Protect the witch pike. Do not let them destroy it.
where's the witch pike? I guess I have to wait for them to respawn. Ah, there we go. Warlord Rukon. Oh wait, they're doing the thing. Oh, that's all I do is kill the...
That's done. Let's tell the Jarl what happened here.
Come on. Give me... Oh, look, that's streamer luck. Damn it. I'm not streaming. Is YouTuber luck a thing? I don't know. I've never really heard of it. Oh, jewelry book. No. Let me look at the jewelry book. Hello, other book. Another one? Oh, wait, this is a... Hey! Oh, okay. So that just leaves the face marking for East Greymoor. Neat! See, that one was easy to see. The other one at the king, I just happened to be looking around his room. I could have easily missed it.
If I never have to enter another barrow, it will be too soon.
It's just one, Lyris. We've gone into worse places. We've been to Cold Harbor. Wow. It's a nice belt buckle.
No sign of that witch or the reliquary she ran off with. We should get back to the Jarl's Hall.
What do you think we saw down there?
We saw the last stand of what could have been a much larger attack on Morthal. The witch pike in the barrow was the only one that wasn't destroyed before they performed the ritual. Soldiers were caught in the Harrow storm, but the town was spared.
So that's why they became Harrow Fiends?
That's what happened in Kilcreath after the storm hit. I'm more curious about the witch, though. Why was that grey reliquary important enough for her to grab it and run off as soon as she spotted us? Come on, let's go talk to Jarl Redharn.
I'll see you there. It's good old Morthal. It's this, like, even more than Solitude. It's pretty spot on. I mean, I guess it... Oh, from far away he looked like a... Or she looked like a Draugr. The armor's so... So this is the updated... The Ancestral Nord. It's... Well, here, for comparison. I'm wearing some bits from the old Nord. How do I zoom in more? No, that's not it. How do I... There's like a way to... There we go. Oh, too much. It's a lot sharper looking. Well, not all of my outfit is Nord either, but... Still. I'll get all the pieces for it soon enough. Oh, all this stuff...
And then Mog threw up all over the Sword Thane's boots.
Ha! This orc friend of yours sounds... Ah, your companion's return.
Oh, your jewelry box respawned.
Well, friend of Svanna, are you as good as your word? Tell me what you discovered at the Morthal Barrow.
A few of your soldiers escaped, but a Harrow storm claimed everyone in the barrow.
A harrow storm? Like the thing the princess was telling me about? The thing that destroyed Kilcreath? Gods! A pox on the Reach and its barbarian horde! What else? What about the Reachmen in the barrow?
We destroyed a witch pike and dealt with the Reachmen, but one of the Coven witches got away.
Disappointing, but not unexpected. Reach witches are a tricky lot. Still, you have my thanks. In the meantime, Hjalmar shall prepare for war. We may not have a defense against the Harrow storms, but we can be ready to attack once we have a target.
As soon as we find out where the Coven leaders are hiding, Savannah will send word. Ooh, your armor's really nice and pearlescent.
With you and Lyris's help, we've gained the trust of Jarl Redhorn. My father respects the Jarl. That will go a long way in convincing the High King to take the Coven's threat seriously. Now we need to do the same thing at Carthald.
Tell me about Carthald.
Jarl Ulfwen rules the Hold, which was established to provide a defensible border against the Reach. If any of the Western Holds can deal with this threat, it's Carthald. But first, I have one more thing to discuss with Jarl Redhorn.
Of course, Princess.
Jarl Redhorn, prepare your forces as you say, but we need you in Solitude.
Solitude? I have troubles here in Hjalmarch. Why should I leave when my hold needs me?
High King Svargrim won't listen to us, but he might listen to you.
Get up, Princess. If you think it will help, I'll talk to your father.
Lyris, please escort the Jarl to Solitude.
Of course. What about you?
We need to warn Jarl Ulfwen, so we're going to Carthald.
Carthald, you say? Carthald? What hold is Carthald? First of all, where even is it? It's that way? Carthwatch. I don't remember that hold. Is that one that, like, went away between now and Elder Scrolls V? And got replaced by one of the other ones? Huh. Why does it say there's a doorway? The shame about those... Well, it's not a shame. The mythical items are so great, but none of them really scream to me as a necessity for tanks. Some of them are Some of them are incredible for like DPS and even some healer builds, but
Death begins to look good.
They tore each other apart right in front of me.
uh-oh.
Stay inside. Stick together. We'll take care of this.
But yes, a Harrow storm.
These people, they're from Carthwatch. They might be all that's left of the town.
What happened to Carthwatch?
They say it was a storm. Powerful. Devastating. It engulfed the entire town. It had to be a Harrow storm. That's the only explanation. There could be other survivors. Maybe even Jarl Ulfwen. We need to make a search.
Alright, let's head there.
Let's hurry. Every second we waste could be the difference between life or death.
Not likely, given how this game is built. There's no timer on the top right of my screen, so I think we're safe.
You escaped the barrow? No matter.
What?
This time we'll harvest all of the Grey reliquaries.
That Coven Witch. Is she the one that escaped from the barrow?
Yeah. This is what, number 6? No.
Too bad you
7?
arrived so late. Your life energy would fit perfectly in my reliquaries.
Is she also a vampire? Huh. Vampiric Bear? Hello, potential lead. Maybe you can only get the lead down in Blackreach.
Bah, they come. Protect the Grey reliquary with your lives.
You mean unlives?
I need a moment.
You guys didn't do a
Let's
very good job of
talk
protecting it
over
with your
there.
lives. Maybe this is why I don't remember Carthald as a hold.
Gods, did all these deaths
You know what? I'm really curious. Yeah, hold on. You look at that poll for a second. Let's see. Holds of Skyrim. That'll probably find me exactly what I'm looking for. If my phone connects to the internet. Okay, we've got 9 holds in Skyrim. Falkreath, okay. Whiterun, Morthal, Dawnstar, Winterhold, Solitude, Riften, Markarth. Yeah, there is no Karth. Oh! Oh! Oh, okay, I get it. So Karthold merges with the western Markarth. With... Okay, the Reach area. Okay, that makes more sense. Wow, it's getting, kind of funky in here.
Sorry. Guess I'm not completely used to the fighting and all. That urn, though. The Grey Reliquary. The witch was adamant about protecting it, gathering it up. She said something about our life energy. Oh, gods, I think I know what they're doing.
They're sapping the lives and stamina and minds of everyone in a Harrowstorm and feeding into the reliquaries to bring back Grey Host people.
Remember what the witch said as we approached the town. This time we'll harvest all the Grey Reliquaries, she said. That our life energy would have fit perfectly in the urns. I think the Harrowstorm steals life energy and puts it in the reliquaries.
Yep, so what do you want to do?
If the Jarl is still alive, she can take care of herself for a while longer. The witch hasn't gathered all the reliquaries yet. I say we get to them first and destroy them. I won't let these bastards profit off the destruction of Carthwatch.
Okay. Any vampire bears around here?
We will be rewarded for our service.
Is there supposed to be bad guys here and they just like aren't loading? It feels like there's supposed to be bad guys here and they're just not here.
Breaking these things won't bring my people back. But the same goes for the Grey Host.
Where's Fen, by the way? Fenorian? Or whatever his name was. Fenorian? Fenorian.
That's done. Now let's check on the Jarl. Her hall is right up the hill.
I don't know that Carthwatch is a town. I don't think Carthwatch is a town in... Ooh. In Elder Scrolls V. Wait, book. Wait. On Harrowstorms. Hey, Fenorian. Wow, he wrote this quickly.
Stay back. Don't make me. Oh,
Magister.
you're not one of the witches or their monsters.
There's a lot of dead people in here.
I thought this was the end for me. I barely have the strength left to conjure a light breeze. Wait a moment. Is that Princess Svana?
Svana and I are here to help. Tell me who you are and what happened here.
I'm Magister Fridelia. I serve Jarl Ulfwin as her court mage. I've been fending off witches, vampires, and these crazed villagers since the chaos started. There was a storm. Definitely magical in nature. It turned our own people against us.
What about Jarl Ulfwin? Is she still alive?
I'm not sure. I sent the Jarl into the cellar when the storm began, when I still thought it was just a bad storm. Please, go downstairs. Make sure the Jarl is safe. Carthold will be lost without her.
I'll try to find Jarl Ulfwin.
The cellar. Jarl Ulfwin is in the cellar.
I hear combat.
Make sure that she's all right.
I hear combat. Methinks she's not okay. Not okay.
Jarl Ulfwin! No! I need to get some air. Please, recover the crown of Carthold. I can't leave it down here.
Oh. I mean, that's more of a coronet, but okay. Oh. Wait, what? Oh no, I guess it was here during the fight. I was gonna say, now you show up at the end?
I'm sorry, Fridelia. Jarl Ulfwin,
She doesn't seem okay herself.
That's the Carthold crown. Jarl Ulfwin's gone, then? I failed her.
You did everything you could. It's a wonder you weren't affected by the Harrow Storm.
Harrow Storm? Is that what you call what happened here? Why I didn't turn into a monster is a mystery. Wait. The Hold soldiers clashed with Reachman scouts a few days ago. They brought back these medallions the scouts were wearing.
An Ice Reach Coven medallion. I've seen them before. You had this on you the entire time?
Yes. I was preparing to study the enchantments I detected upon it when the Harrow Storm struck. I guess I slipped it into my pocket without really thinking about it. Could this be some sort of protection against the storm?
It certainly seems possible. We might be able to use that knowledge to protect the kingdom.
Garthwatch is gone. Garthwatch is gone.
Weird.
No people, no Jarl. The seat of the entire hold. Wiped out. Just like that. I have to get my father to take action!
What should we do now, Svanna? Go to the third hold you mentioned and do that?
I need to get back to the Eversnow and gather the survivors. Take them to Solitude, where they'll be safe. At least as safe as we can make them. Then I have to have a serious talk with my father. I'll make him listen to me, damn it, no matter what.
What do you want me to do?
Return to Solitude.
Oh, never mind.
Find Lyris and meet me in the Blue Palace. I have a room upstairs that we can use. We need to come up with a plan. Something that will help me convince my father to act.
Okay. I was almost convinced. I thought we had 3 holds to check.
Magister
Well, I guess
Fidelia.
one of the holds
As
is
the highest ranking
highest ranking officials from Royal. I need you to come to Solitude. Okay, so she's the representative. I guess the third hold we need to check is the one we've been focusing on, Solitude. Right, that is how that works. There are 3 holds. Right. Oh, okay, so these are what was supposed to be guarding the reliquaries, but again, the beauty of playing it content when it's fresh. People are carving a path for me. I need to find a place. I'm going to look up later if there's a good place to grind vampiric bears. And I also need to check if the lead only drops from Blackreach. It's a big furnishing you get too. It's like a whole shrine. I wonder which antiquity requires the most access to the most content. Because there's definitely a couple that... I guess some of the mythic items, because there was one in Artaeum, one in Oridon.
Come on, you brainless cur! This way!
They're worse than drunkards after the mead hall closes.
Why?
Don't mock the cursed. You'll call a hex down upon us.
Well, first of all, where is the ground? Wait, Thal, again?
You again? Always where you don't belong. All this foulness began when you showed up. Should have known you were bad news when I found you with that spy. You might have the princess duped, but I've got my eye on you.
God, I want to pick you up by the ankles and swing you into Lyris so she can punch you in the face. What are we doing? What are you doing with the Harrowed?
Herald? Is that what we're calling them? Well, not that it's your concern, but High King Svargrim ordered us to herd these poor sods into the Temple of the Divines so the priests can care for them. If you ask me, they're a lost cause.
So High King Svargrim has finally decided to take action?
Careful, outsider. We don't take kindly to that kind of attitude when it's directed at our High King. If you want to know so badly, go ask your precious princess. Now leave us to our work before I decide to herd you right to the dungeon.
If I'm lucky, maybe one of them will eat his face.
Glad to see you're alive and well. I was getting worried with all the Harrowed they've been bringing into the city.
What are they doing with the Harrowed?
They've been taking them to the Temple of the Divines in Castle Dower. I suppose it's really the only place to care for them in their condition.
So High King... No, they're definitely... They're definitely just setting up putting all the Herald in one place so they can be unleashed on the town, or the city. So High King Svargrim is finally taking our warning seriously.
Jarl Redharn gave him an earful the moment we entered the Blue Palace. Nord politics. It's a wonder to behold. One step removed from a barroom brawl. I'm disappointed they didn't start slugging each other, but it worked out in the end.
We reached Carthwatch too late. It was destroyed by a hailstorm.
Damn it. I was afraid of that. We're running out of time and we still don't fully understand what we're facing out there. Hey, where's the princess? Tell me you didn't lose Svanna in Carthwatch.
Svanna's fine. She wants us to meet her in the inner chamber in the Blue Palace. Oh, okay. I guess that road texture just isn't gonna load.
Assassins tried to kill the High King. They murdered Queen Gerhild.
Our poor king must be dead.
Again, it's nice that there's no loading screens to get into the Blue Palace, but once this DLC is done, and I have no reason to go into the Blue Palace, it really won't matter. Odds are 10 to 1. By the time this DLC is over, the High King Svargrim will be dead from one reason or another. Or is already dead. Could be. Oh, Mog is here.
The Svanna I know would leave all this bother behind. Come back to the troll and let the royalty deal with this.
You're a bad influence, my dude.
I am the royalty, Mog. It's time I started acting like it.
Letter from Lyris. How did I miss that? Wherever that was, how did I miss it? Okay.
Welcome to the princess's chamber, my friend. I don't remember the last time I spent more than a few moments in here. Anyway, Jarl Redharn and Magister Fidelia are here, giving my father an earful. Thanks for helping me at the holds.
We weren't able to save Carthwatch.
No, but we saved Morthal, and stopped the Coven from getting the Grey Reliquaries at Carthwatch. And we brought the hold leaders here. All of that matters. Take this, my royal allowance. I was going to buy wine, but you can make better use of it.
Thank you.
We return to find that my father is finally doing something about the Coven threat. But it's not enough. Extra patrols and rounding up the Herald is all well and good. But what we really need is a defense against the Herald storms.
What about the Ice Reach Coven medallions? They seem to protect Fidelia and Carthwatch.
Unfortunately, we've only recovered a few of the medallions. And Magister Fidelia hasn't determined what enchantment the medallions use to provide their protection. We need another solution.
Lyris and I know a scholar of sorts who's trying to understand the Herostorm ritual.
Right. Lyris mentioned that. Coincidentally, a courier delivered a message for you from Dusktown. I never heard of the place, but she said it was sent by someone named Fenorian. Is that your scholar? Read the message and let's see if he'll help us.
I'll read the message.
Take the message from the table. Then see if you can convince Fenorian to join us. Maybe with his help we can devise a defense against the storms. I'll stay here and continue to annoy my father until he gives this threat the attention it deserves.
How are you gonna make your father listen?
You forget that I have help now. My father might be able to ignore me, but he'll have a harder time dismissing a Jarl and the court mage. It's funny. I would have thought he'd be happy to see me finally take an interest in politics.
Maybe this is how you prove yourself to him?
I don't care about his approval, but I'd like to earn his respect. With Mother gone, we're both going to have to work harder to keep our kingdom running. It will be easier if we find a way to get along.
Oh. Further work with Old Mjolnir is led to Skyrim to unravel the entire mystery that's confronted us so far. To that end, return to the mining settlement called Dusktown. If you have additional need of my services, I've secured lodging in a building on the south side of town. I'll write again if this lead bears fruit. Lyris, your thoughts?
Dusktown. I wonder what Fenn's found that led him back down there. Does his message give any indication of where we can find him? The settlement isn't big, but it's not exactly small either.
He said he's in the lodging in the south side.
Well, that's a start. You know, I never imagined I'd be working alongside a vampire, let alone one I respect. With all the leeches we've already had to kill, it's nice to see another side. Fenn's different.
He certainly is. Let's go find him.
You go on ahead. I need to get my axe sharpened before I go back down into Blackreach. I'll catch up with you in Dusktown.
Okay. I guess I'll just get to Dusktown and start the episode there. So, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.